Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. The scandals beclouding the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are not only disqualifying, but they have also become an endless web, currently trending and most demanding is a valid court document which clearly shows he had to forfeit a whopping $460 million allegedly from illegal drug proceeds to the government of the United States of America. Combine that with an archived report that has surfaced which suggests that Tinubu indeed suffers from an apparent terminal illness, as well as allegations of money laundering, massive corruption, certificate forgery, perjury, to falsification of his age. We are talking about a man who is possibly the oldest looking 70-year-old multi-billionaire in the human history. The person in question is also well known to have no legitimate source of income, but own private jets and launders money with billion vans. Yet, the same character is desperate to become president of a country, but refuses to answer simple questions about his past or present. In a normal claim, any individual with a background as shady as Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be grandstanding as a presidential candidate for a major political party, let alone any chance of winning. But Nigeria is not normal. Anything can go without qualms. Therefore, having grabbed the party's ticket by every foul means, it must not surprise anyone if Tinubu emerges president by hook or crook. If such bad omen is to befall Nigeria, but may God forbid, the following three ominous developments are obvious. Number 1, corruption. Number 2, drug scandal. Number 3, terminal illness. Corruption. First, mentioning corruption in the same breath with Tinubu can never be a breaking news, as the then chairman of Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), Nano, clearly stated that Asiwaju is a looter of international dimensions. This is more troubling when considered that despite Nigerians' reputation, none of its leaders, whether military or civilian, has ever assumed the governance of the country with the type of shady background when known of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. None. Yet, most of them, if not all, needed up becoming more corrupt than they were before gaining power. Imagine then what becomes of Nigeria if the current APC presidential candidate even has his way. Then drug scandal. Any scholar of politics who has observed the American modus operandi with respect to high-profile drug cases, we profess that Tinubu's alleged drug peddling will be unaided should he wingle his way to Aso Rock. The U.S. is known to be very unforgiving of individuals who use drug proceeds to gain power in foreign nations. A perfect example is Manu Antonio, the former president of Panama, like Tinubu, had amassed a huge personal fortune through shady sources, though the U.S. authorities ignored the Panama president for a while, allowing him to enter the country as he pleased. They chose the seasonable time to extreme his drug case. Consequently, they convicted him removed him from power, jailed him for life, and shamed his country. A similar sad fate awaits Nigeria if Tinubu is to emerge president. Now, consider that the former Lagos State governor does not hide his wealth. Follow that with the fact that the man continues to deny any connection to massive corruption in Nigeria. There and then, and where prompted, the US authorities are bound to link its sudden billions to the drug case that once led to his forfeiture of $460 million. Statute of limitation and double jeopardy clause of the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution notwithstanding, the very nature of his case still presents prosecutors clear legal avenues to exploit the separate sovereignty doctrine and seek Tinubu's indictment. Then terminal disease. A Tinubu presidency will subject Nigeria to another round of absentee leader whose degree of health crisis far belittles those of Umar Yar'Adua and Muhammad Buhari put together. For those who are not familiar with the extent of Tinubu's sickness, it makes sense to consider an independent opinion as widely reported at a time he was not seeking office. One of such innocent viewpoints is a chronicle by the Daily Trust newspaper on October 29, 2014, which goes as follows. All Progressive Congress APC leader Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was flown to London on Friday for medical treatment. An aide said he was flown out in his private jet as his ailing health deteriorated. Our correspondent gathered that Tinubu is suffering from an ailment which affects his posture and balance, as well his movement, his speech, and writing. He is said to have been managing the ailment for almost a decade. He has been manifesting symptoms of Parkinson's disease, which include tremor, shaking limbs, hands and fingers, slow movement, inspired posture and balance, and loss of automatic movement, said a close aide. The writer said, Okay, someone said here, Tinubu should not read or listen to rubbish things like this. So he should go on with his campaign. Tinubu Emiloko. Okay, guys, these are the few comments I will take here. The writer said Nigerians should ignore Tinubu presidency, that he is not fit for the job. He mentioned about corruption. He said Tinubu is corrupt. He mentioned about drugs scandal. He said Tinubu hands is not clean. He's having issues in the US, okay, concerning drugs, trafficking, and all that. He also said about terminal disease. He said Tinubu is not well. So to you, what do you have to say? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.